Hi everyone. I thought it was about time I did another video on my new layout. So this is kind of just a video of little drawings and plans and things. I've actually started to order the required track, lights, that kind of stuff, point motors, bits and pieces that I actually need for this. So that's all actually in a box. I've got some more stuff arriving next Saturday. That's mostly the track actually coming next Saturday. So once that arrives, we'll take you upstairs and we'll have a look at the baseboards when I put those together fully, and then we'll start laying some track. But I thought I'd just give you a little video of how it's in my head it's supposed to look. So the room has kind of two doors into it. So there's one over here and there's one over here. So that's the door to the rest of the house, and that's a door to like a cupboard and boiler and things like that. So I've got to keep access to those clear. But the rest of the room I can just fill with a model railway. So I thought I'd do one that went kind of round the walls, as it were, with a hole in the middle where I am and where all the controls are. So I've labelled this up, and the diagrams I'm going to show you all follow the same labelling, so hopefully it'll kind of make sense. So across the back we're going to have the main station. It's going to be 4 platforms. There's going to be 4 main lines running, and that'll become apparent a little bit later. The main station and the engine sheds and the goods loops. And the goods sidings will be down there, that side. Not window side, that's going to have access up to a coal mine, which will be up here, and some nice complicated junctions for the station throat round here. There's going to be, so 2 lines will go off underneath a coal mine, and 2 will spin around the front here into Littlehampton Station, so I've kept the name, and that's going to be down the front there, with a couple of good sidings. And the window side over here will just be the 4 tracks coming together again, so 2 out of a tunnel and the 2 from the Littlehampton side. A bit more of a junction and then back into the station. So I'll just change, sorry about the camera wobble, I'll see if I can change these diagrams for us. Okay, so we'll start with the window side. Push the diagram over there. So the window side, we have a lead into the station down here, a couple of sidings and a head shunt for storage for the station, so as coaches etc. are brought out of the station we can just throw them into a couple of sidings down there. 2 lines will go off into a tunnel underneath the coal mine, and 2 will spin around quite sharply in front of the coal mine area. So we've got a couple of crossovers over here, so we can move trains between the 2 sets of lines. So if I don't want things to pass through the tunnel, I can just bring them straight round the front of the layout down here. So in this section I've got 4 left-hand express points, 2 express crossings, 1 normal left-hand point and 2 right-hand points, and 7 point motors. So what I'm doing is I've attempted to calculate exactly what I need for each section, so that I can order things accordingly. I might not buy all the point motors at the same time, probably won't actually, because it would work out really expensive, but I'm going to drill holes on every single point so that I can put point motors in at a later date as I buy them. So that's a mistake I made on the old layout. No holes for point motors, so I destroyed points trying to put them in. So Littlehampton Station is a GCR station. So if you see my friend Chris's layout, Sherwood Central, that's the look I'm going for, and this is kind of a little bit of a reverse from his station. So my loop's coming in this way with a good shed, the station there, a trailing crossover, and a head shunt. So that's a really simple section. There's a road over a bridge there for the GCR buildings. So here I need a GCR station, a good shed, 3 left hand points, 2 right hand points, and 5-point motors. So that's a really simple little section. So above, or just behind there, is the coal mine. So there's a track that leads up from the main layout, so it's on 2 levels. So this is above the storage loops and the 2 lines that go underneath this into tunnels. So up here I'm going to have an engine shed, the coal mine buildings itself, a couple of big piles of coal, and just a number of sidings. And I wanted to create a siding structure here that trains could come in, we could take the loco off the front, it would go down here, reverse back again, pick up another load of coal wagons and disappear off down to the main station goods areas. So in here we've got 8 right hand points, 6 left hand points and 14-point motors. So up here, because it's only ever going to be small locomotives and coal trucks basically, here I'm going to be reusing the points from my old layout. So I'm cleaning them up, making sure they work. So I'm not actually going to buy any points for up here, just point motors. But again, you know, we'll put them in as and when I purchase those. So an engine shed up here for a little locomotive that will never really leave this area. So underneath that we'll have some hidden loops. So these are the 2 lines that come round from the main layout underneath the coal mine, and we'll just have some storage loops in here, a couple of storage loops each side of the 2 running lines. And again, these will just be made up from points that I already have, so nothing actually to buy here apart from point motors, and that will give me the ability to run a train into the tunnel and another one come out the other side. That's the idea, so that we can break up that loop, that round and round effect. So that's that. Oh, paper stuck together. So now we have a look at not the window side of the layout. So we see we have the station. The main station is down here. Little Hampton GCR station is here. This disappears into the tunnel, and here we have some goods loops. That's access to the goods sidings and the engine shed. That there is going to be an incline all the way up to the coal mine. So just here, to manage this as a double function really, it's points to the station throat, and it's also access into the goods loops, goods sidings and the engine sheds. We're going to have some double slips in there, so I need 4 double slips, 2 right hand points, 2 left hand points, and 12 point motors. So that should be pretty cool. So we can bring coal trains out of here on, not straight onto the main line. We can bring them along and store them up in a loop there, or we can put them onto any line we like because of the double slips. And likewise, trains coming back the other way can all access the engine sheds and the goods sidings. So onto the main station itself. Up in here, stand back a bit, I want a turntable. This is obviously just an idea now. I want a turntable. I definitely want middle roads for the platforms, so that we can basically have a station pilot locomotive then working up and down here. It can also bypass trains that are already in the platforms. So we've got some Y points in there. Turntable, steam shed down here. Storage for the goods trains or carriage sidings, with some loops down the end so that we can basically take the loco off the front and move it down back to the sheds. A diesel depot up here, and these run off, that's the goods line off to the coal mine, which has the double slips down here, and this side just goes off to these 2 tracks that go off into the tunnel, and these 2 tracks go off to Little Hampton station. So just up in this section we have quite a lot going on. We have 4 wide points, 9 right hand points, 21 left hand points, 1 turntable, 3 steam sheds, 2 diesel sheds and 34 point motors. So for these down here we'll be reusing the points I already have, likewise in here and down here as well. So no real points to buy other than the Y points and right and left hand points for down here. All the rest I already have apart from point motors. So hope that makes a bit of sense to you. I'll be showing you more and more videos now as the stuff is now arriving. Yeah, and as soon as I get the baseboards kind of finished, I'll get upstairs and we'll start laying some track. Hopefully my friend Chris will be over as well, so there'll be 2 of us, one doing some work and one videoing and vice versa, so to get the track laid down and tested. So busy few weeks ahead of me, I think, putting baseboards together mainly and laying cork on it, and then we'll come back and do the track laying videos for you. I'll see you later. Bye.